Check. Got small penis.
Your
Small penis.
What you don't know is we're already recording. It's gonna be one of the first recording. It's gonna be one of the first drops we get. And welcome back to episode 25 of your Girls Wait Sports. I thought we did 22 weeks ago.
Who was last time?
Oh, okay. Well, go fuck myself. Episode number 24 of The Young and the Washed. I am Dunzo, a.k.a. Vaxxed Up Sade, a.k.a. the modern day philosopher to you fucking harlots. And with me as always,
It's your favorite light skin, the scruffiest pirate in the sea. Jack Sparrow's favorite pirate, of course, sea crew member. And of course, we got Josue himself, the walk-on wizard. I love the hair. It's beautiful. Love the New York love today.
Thank you, bro. We beat the shit out of the Nets last night, so I had to show them some love. Fuck you guys. All right. I'm going to start us off with a question that has been an age-old question. We've died on a lot of hills on this show, right? a lot of hills.
Wait.
I'm terrified now.
I'm about to die on this next one, okay?
Oh, wow.
All right.
About that. Okay.
ESPN or Yahoo for fantasy sports?
Which
Ooh,
sport?
yeah. It depends what
I'm
sport.
going, all right, we'll go football first.
Oh, Yahoo.
Yeah,
I'm a Yahoo guy.
I'm cool with ESPN.
I'm
for
in
that,
both.
though.
I'm in both. I always prefer the Yahoo.
Yeah,
I'm a huge supporter of Yahoo.
I'm
Yeah,
on platinum. I'm on platinum, certified platinum now on Yahoo Sports.
You know, yeah. Actually, no, I'm not asked the what sports thing because truthfully, the only one I preferred ESPN for was baseball, and I don't even play fantasy baseball anymore. So it's Yahoo all the way.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
basketball
yeah.
too, right?
For me, basketball, I like ESPN, and that's maybe that's because I've only done it ESPN actually.
Okay,
so
you
I'm
should-
biased.
next one we're doing Yahoo
Yeah,
for sure.
Yahoo's
Okay.
so much better. You can set an optimum lineup. You press one button.
Really?
It gives you projections per day. Like I've lost so many games
Oh my
because I
God.
don't want to set my lineup every day. It's
Yeah,
fucking
that's
ridiculous.
It's too much work. Yeah.
they have that on Yahoo.
Yes, bro.
Oh,
You're not using
The grass is greener on the other
Yeah,
side.
I'm sorry.
you
I
don't even know what the good life is.
I don't.
All right, which team will come out of the Western Conference
For basketball.
for basketball? Yep.
Mm.
That's a tough one, bro.
Bold take, because they need this. This
Utah?
franchise needs this. No, they can go fuck themselves.
Oh, I know exactly.
If they come healthy, it might be Dame time, bro. This might be the year.
Dame
think so?
time?
If
Wow,
the
that's
Lakers
bold.
are beat up, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The Golden State's not who they are. We've seen the Clippers fuck it up. Charles Barkley said it best. His whole, since he's been in the league, the Clippers have been dog shit.
I've been a poor man, and I've been a rich
man.
man.
But I just feel like the Portland, they've been like on the precipice. Is that like the word for it? Yeah, like they've been almost there. Yeah, I'm more impressed with the pronunciation than the actual word use. But like they've been really close, and they've gotten there. I mean, granted, they got embarrassed in the Western Conference Finals when they went, but like none of these powerhouses are there, and the ones that are there are kind of banged up. And Utah's beatable. I don't care what anyone says.
What about Denver?
Denver is beatable. Like Portland, when healthy, is just as big. Eventually, we're gonna have to talk. Enes Kanter is out here dogging.
Denver
folks, bro.
is that lineup's huge.
Bro,
Pause.
Enes
But-
Kanter doesn't. Bro, Enes Kanter is gonna spin move up and under, box you out.
That
and
man
then
had 30 rebounds. Bro. You
Yes,
see that?
bro, he got 30 rebounds, and the worst part is like Nurkic, if he was playing, would have still got 11. Besides that, you know what I mean? Like they went and got San Diego's own Norman Powell, who I thought the scoring would go down, but he's playing he's playing better defense than Gary Trent was.
Yeah.
So I think it's Portland. I feel like they made like silent moves to be in a position that they were like, it's an off year. Like we don't know who's gonna win this, so fuck it.
What about you, Trev?
I say my bold take, and I'm gonna be wrong because I have a specific player, but my bold take is the Suns.
Ooh, okay.
Bold take Suns, but realistically,
Say it. It's the Lakers, bro. Come on, it's the bro.
if they're healthy, it's the Lakers. Like, that's
We're
the
getting
thing, but I
LeBron
don't
and
think
AD
we're
back
gonna
in a
be- I don't
week
think
and a
we're
half.
gonna be healthy.
That
Personally,
doesn't tell you if they're gonna be healthy though.
I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna be healthy. That's my thing. If they're healthy, Lakers. If they're not healthy, I'm gonna go on along my other bold take, even though it's not that bold. Is I'm gonna go Denver.
You think Denver?
I think they can get over the hump.
Okay.
I think they possibly can.
Would you rather get curved or ghosted?
I might be a soft motherfucker. I think I'd rather get ghosted.
I really get curved.
Really? Why?
Cause then
It's real.
it's
You have a reason. Yeah.
because then like at least I get the story out of it.
Exactly. it's a real scenario. That's why I said I'm soft.
You get closure.
Exactly. Exactly.
I had something happen to me this week that I'm gonna tell you guys off camera because I can't say because the person will know instantly who it is. But I'll tell you why the curve is funnier because
Subpod?
the story is always like once you get over like the it happened, it's like Okay. Unless they do something outlandish.
See,
like we talked about screenshots and shit. Like if I didn't come at you hella disrespectful and I'm like, oh, you want to get drinks? And then she's like, screenshots put, oh, this bum ass nigga ass nigga. I don't want that. But like if I throw some bullshit out there and then you just throw some like just send me like a brick emoji or something like that, like I missed the shot or something like that.
Hey, that should be a thing.
Yeah.
You should start that. Like, hey, send bricks.
Yeah. She hits me with a brick emoji. I'm not even gonna be mad. I'm be like,
the wrong nigga would see that though. It's like, hey, you got something coming my way? But no,
Mac.
No, but I think for me, I take the ghost though, because I can just like, oh, I see. Oh, you seen this? And it was like 2 hours, 8 hours. 24 hours. It's like 48 hours. It's done. Like, we're good. Thank you. Got it. Like, fist bump.
Message sent.
No
Yeah.
one? Like,
Did you I have 2 questions then. Have you deleted the message after you've been ghosted?
Of course.
100%.
Yeah. What am I just sit there and just damn.
Okay.
I did it.
All right, so I was questioning this one too because we talked about older Twitter last week.
Yeah.
Have you ever shot a shot, got ghosted or whatever, just didn't pay attention or whatever, and then you go back to shoot another shot, and then you saw your previous miss still in the messages?
100%. Then I don't send another one. Yeah.
Bro, no. You never run that back. No. You never run that back. But that definitely happened where I was like, oh, I didn't even know I didn't follow her. I go back to follow. I'm like, I'm going to be a piece of shit. I'm going to go message. Look, DM from 2 years ago sitting right there in that inbox.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one.
I'm like, can I block myself off your page? Is that better? Like,
Would you rather sneak into someone's house or have someone sneak into your house?
Like
if you were
planned,
with a girl,
of course, correct?
like if you had a girl, for example,
okay.
would you rather her sneak in your house or you sneak in hers?
Bro. Like, chill.
On this one,
Like,
I had some guy try to get into my house like this year.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
What was the story?
Yeah, because I live in the dungeon, right? So like the floors are not connected, so there's no way you can get to the upstairs from the downstairs. The downstairs is the garage, laundry room, and like you can keep a refrigerator and store some shit. And then there's my dungeon, and there's a door to my dungeon. I have my own door.
Okay.
And like one rainy, like super rainy day, and the street sweepers just like we're not allowed to park the cars on the side, so it looked like my street was a whole ghost town. And some fool decided to I'm like going to bed, and I'm like halfly going to sleep, and all of a sudden someone tries to open my door.
Oh my God.
And I was just like, oh, it's probably Tara. Like Tara's probably fucked up, like that's my sister, and like she opens try to open the door. So then I stare at the side because there's a window. There's just a window right there. No screens, no blinds. You can look straight into my room. You can see me like hello, and I'm like, and that's what Tara does. She'll walk to the side to see what's up. Like, hey, yo, open the door. I see it, and it's a dude. And I was just like, that's not Tara. And I was like, what the fuck? So I grabbed my knife, and then I grabbed my knife, and I got out of bed, rolled out of bed real quick, and went right next to the window, and I was like, hey, yo, what the fuck you doing? Like, I had to use my man voice and shit. I was like, hey, yo, what the fuck? And then he was just like, and he gets caught off guard. He's like, I'm taking a piss. And I was just like, and like full size like ruffled with his pants. I was like, well, take a piss somewhere else. Like, what the fuck? Like, and then after that, like, I'm standing outside I didn't want to open the door because, like, I don't know what this man has. Like, I don't got a gat. So, does he got a gat? I don't know. So, and then, like, he, like, ruffles his pants. And I look over the window and, like, I just see him walking away. And, like, I didn't open my door and I fucking sweated. I stayed awake for another hour and a half. Go back to sleep. Do it again. Like, so, yeah, that's what.
Wow.
So that's why I asked. So that's why when he asked the question, I'm like, are we sneaking in? Like, someone trying to sneak into my house? Like, what's going on? Like,
Can we just go to the next question?
All right. Would you rather drink or smoke before having sex?
I drink.
Yeah?
I drink.
I think it depends on like the mood. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm already like bricked up,
But I'm not.
I can smoke. But like if I'm already like in a video, if I'm already Shaq at the free throw, I can smoke it straight. Like I'm already.
You know
in
what?
that mood. But if like
Yeah.
if I'm trying to like. I'll get there. Maybe I'm tired. Maybe a little hen dog. Maybe a little something else, something dark. And
God.
some.
Oh, the
I'm
hen
not.
dog, okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
not
okay.
not like I'm not gonna get drunk.
Yeah.
But sometimes you gotta change the oil. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I'm not a big drinker. I prefer to smoke. I prefer to smoke regularly than drink. Drinking is like an occasional thing. So, but I do look forward for when you go out and you're like faded. Like, I can't wait to get home. Like, good stuff.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how loyal are you?
I'm gonna say 8.5 because I don't like some of you niggas.
And what about you, Trav?
That's gonna go 7.5.
Why 7.5?
I don't know. I'm probably hard on myself. That's what I was gonna say. I'm probably
He's being accurate right now. If I'm 8.5, the most he's giving is 7.5.
Yeah, exactly. I think he'd respect 7.5.
If he would have said 8 right now, I would have just rolled my eyes.
All right, which sport has the best uniforms?
Chargers, powder blue.
Sport guy.
Sport.
Oh, what?
God.
Baseball, basketball, football,
ITT
soccer.
Tech.
I'll go first. I'll go baseball. I think baseball has the best uniforms.
Oh, okay. I think that's a no-brainer.
I'm gonna ask the Travis question. Uniform on the actual players playing, like
Yeah.
okay, because I'm like
but not wearing.
No,
Yeah,
like I think
like,
basketball. I think basketball for
because
best.
I think like football uniforms look cool, but like when someone wears a jersey by itself, it's just like looks bulky. It looks kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
But like on the player, like the whole uniform looks fly. But it's like, yeah, just wearing a powder blue with some cargo shorts. I'm like, it can only look so cool, my guy. Like, you know?
Yeah, that give you.
Which sport do you guys say though? You say football, basketball, baseball?
Basketball, if you get a real jersey, you don't get like the fucking fan cut. Like you're not a 7, bro. Like spend the like $90. It sucks. But yeah, basketball, baseball is cool. Oh, I take hockey. Hockey for sure. The long sleeve, I like long sleeves. So.
Do you have a favorite hockey jersey? I like the Blackhawks.
The I guess it's like Army Green Dallas Stars one.
Okay.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I like the black ones. I like
Yeah.
those. They got some black ones.
Okay.
I like the Tampa Bay Lightning too.
Yeah, they have a
Those are fresh.
But I would say to answer the question though, I think I have a thing for baseball jerseys because they look the best on people to wear in public and go out. Like you can really go downtown, go to an event and wear a baseball jersey and still look good and classy. But I think basketball jerseys look the best when they're playing and like on them and stuff like that.
I feel you. All right, last question. What's the worst part about being an adult?
Shit.
Responsibilities.
Yeah, I guess.
You think? What about going to work every day? That shit sucks,
Yeah,
right?
but that's responsibility.
No, but that's an ends to a means though. Because like as much as I'm going to work for responsibilities, I'm also going to work for extra money to do all the reckless shit I want to do once I've handled my responsibilities.
You know what? Maybe I'll go off into this and I'll go time. It's for me. It's time. The time management. Like yeah, you have the responsibilities, but you almost only have so much time to deal with the responsibilities. So you're constantly having to manage. You know, when you just have a life and just, you know, social, work, all that good stuff, having to manage it all and be self-efficient in that, like, I think that's just a son of a bitch. It brings me a lot of anxiety.
We're going to start today's show off talking about a man that I have referred to as mashed potatoes stuffed in a T-shirt.
Yes.
You know, mashed potatoes running down a fountain, wet paint. Out of shape, but not fat. I did say that. But a man who got points this week from your boy.
Okay.
One Paul Pierce. They're one of the thingiest things I've ever seen a nigga do in my life. Because I don't know what it is at this point. But for those who don't know, which I shouldn't have to explain this if you don't know, because you just shouldn't know. But Paul Pierce was enjoying a poker night with his friends. He had some adult performers, you know, in the theatrical.
Entertainment.
Entertainers, if you will. All clothed. You know, smoking some of the devil's lettuce, you know, hanging out, enjoying themselves, doing nothing illegal for the record.
Yeah, nothing illegal.
Lives in the state of California, recreational. Do what you gotta do, you know. And then Paul Pierce he reminded us he is from Inglewood, and acted as such. I just want to know, what do you fellas think? Like, and let's do this. He also was let go by ESPN 48 hours later.
And it was a live video.
A live video that did only have 261 people.
No, I heard it. I saw a screenshot. It got to like 323, bro.
Let's drink. Have a drink with me.
Bro, if I'm in the Hall of Fame for anything, any live that I have
Should get over like 2
bro,
Gs,
this is like, I'll say this, I shit on Paul Pierce, but he is a Hall of Famer.
How many followers does Paul Pierce actually have, though? If we can look that up real quick. Even though it is a shame that he really only had about 300 people watching his shit. Like, what? He's the truth. Like,
if Paul Pierce only has 34,000 people that follow him, which is impossible, but if he only has 34,000,
it's understandable.
I'm gonna let him get his 1% off. I'm gonna let him have that.
Honestly, that's why I want to know. I want to know the number here,
Okay.
because that's hilarious.
Okay.
He has to have at least like 100,000.
Oh my god!
920,000 people follow Paul.
He almost has 1 million, yo.
And only 300 were
Only
looking.
300 people were watching.
If Travis got on live right now and spun his dick around in his hand, we could get 68 people. And this nigga has like 48 followers.
Dude, I could go scream at an intersection. More people would hear me.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I think Josh. You can just put Josh with some shirt.
Me and Josh literally got into
argument.
Me and Josh literally got a little spat this week about Instagram Live, and I said there's only going to be 15 people, and he got to 16, and I sat there pissed off. I was like, "Fuck, I can't even use this as an argument now." But if we have less than 1,000 people on the JB25 page, correct?
Yeah.
If we can get to 16, Paul Pierce, bro, he's got to figure that out, bro.
You got to get at least like.
You had half naked chicks.
Like, yeah, I know.
I hate that the kids use the word clout, but goddamn, Paul Pierce, like.
That's some crazy shit.
Do some Tory Lanez, bro.
So yeah. So going back, what was your question?
So this is a 2-part. Follow the question. Do you think he should have been fired for what he did?
So it's confirmed he got fired for that Instagram Live.
They parted ways.
Okay.
Yeah.
They
No.
probably let him out of his contract.
No, because he didn't do anything illegal.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so at all.
Can you understand working for the mouse and that being on your live?
100%.
Because I don't think it's the smoking. Because Matt Barnes has a show called All the Smoking. He has on ESPN every fucking day. Mm-hmm. We're just going to go with it was because of the exposed yeeks.
I think ESPN was looking for a reason to get rid of him if that's why he was fired. Because I don't think you should be fired for that. He did nothing wrong.
But all right, second question. Probability he did this on purpose.
0.
See, I didn't even see that. I wasn't aware of that take. I didn't.
Yeah, I don't think he did this on purpose.
My person, or Marcos gave us his take. Shout out to Energy. But he gives his take that he believes that he's going to go, and he did this so he could go to a Barstool.
Someone with more freedom.
Yeah, Cam Soda offered him. I believe that it's even more than that. I believe he couldn't get out of his contract. Like, it wasn't like, oh, you can just – because you got to think about it. These guys are on a contract for so many years, blank, blank, blank. You just don't get the right to leave. Like, you're on an annual salary. Because then they have to pay someone to come back in that they've already been training and all this other stuff. I believe it wasn't just like, oh, he wanted to get fired because he had other looks. It was like he couldn't just leave. Like, he was going to be stuck there until he got himself
maybe
fired.
He possibly liked it, but at the moment he wasn't feeling it, and he just couldn't bounce ship at that moment.
Yeah, because you got to think about, like, all right, if you're in a contract, like, if you're on a team but you're not getting PT and you're a pro athlete, you're stuck there until they trade you.
Yeah,
to do it.
true.
And it's much like that with these announcers.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was thinking, I was like, bro, because he works for the mouse, bro.
Okay, can I ask something? Let me ask something real quick because it made me think about it. Like, what if, like, did he really want to leave ESPN though? Because if you, like, in my opinion, right, is he good? Like, do we really want to hear from Paul Pierce?
No, bro.
Like, the most he's gonna get is ESPN love. If he goes to Barstool, is he really good? Are we really gonna stop to listen from Paul Pierce? Fuck no. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie. I feel the opposite. I feel like the point of him doing the IG Live the way he did is to let you know who Paul Pierce actually is. So now you're thinking of ESPN Paul Pierce. You're not thinking about married Paul Pierce who has strippers and
I don't care about Paul Pierce takes because that's where he's gonna make his money. But
here's the thing, though, and we've talked about this in growing this net, like doing this here. You don't buy takes. You buy people. You invest in it. Now, Paul Pierce.
Only 300 people are investing in Paul Pierce live video.
But here's the thing, though. We're talking about it. It's all over. 300 people were in the stream. 3,000 people have fucking watched it. This is an introduction to a real niggas coming out. And I might have to reverse my Paul Pierce takes if he starts giving it up for real. Now, if he goes back to being no, giving it up. That's not a pause. That's not a pause. Tell me what giving it up means.
Bro, we all know what giving it up means.
The take giving it up, Josh, in an urban space means divulging things that
Dude,
are
I live in a
coming
cul-de-sac. What do you mean?
Yeah, in an urban space. No, I'm trying to explain to you. I'm trying to explain to you that when I say giving it up, I'm not referring to your neighbor Heather, who's been a sleuth since we were 15.
Oh, that's what I thought you were talking about.
No. Giving it up means like giving out information.
She's a very nice lady.
Putting niggas on the game. That's what means giving it up.
Let's rewind a little bit. Why would you leave ESPN, which is the top dog? Barstool Sports is huge. ESPN is still the top dog.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at the setup he had. He's from Los Angeles. He worked for ESPN in LA and had to do one show, The Jump. It doesn't get better than that. You can stay home. They're going to pick you up, drop you off, pick you back up, drop you back off. Give your shitty takes, and you never even have to leave home, bro.
Exactly.
See, that sounds great to you. What if Paul Pierce wants to travel,
True.
go do other
Yeah.
things, not wear a fucking suit and perform for the fucking mouse. You're talking
Yeah.
about the job. Him
Yeah,
as
yeah.
a man might
Yeah.
not fuck with
I
that.
agree.
I respect the
respect
thought
that.
process if that's what it is.
Yeah.
But he's definitely not that guy. I'm with Travis. People don't want to hear him like that. But I respect him
Paul
thinking
Pierce
he's that
will
guy.
always have a job. I stand by this.
Of course, no,
Because he's Paul
100%.
Pierce.
Yeah, he's Paul
That's
Pierce.
my thing is like this. If I'm already going to be Paul Pierce and I'm already going to have a job no matter what I do, why would I put on this fucking show and dance and shuck and jive for these motherfuckers when I actually don't have to do that?
So and I absolutely agree and see what you're saying, because what you're saying, exactly what you're saying is about the man, what he wants. If he wants that, if he wants to make less money, because I believe he's gonna make less money wherever he goes, and if he wants to do what he wants to do on his time for less money, by all means. But if what I take out the question, like you said, ESPN's top dog. Most likely, when you're working in this business, you want to work for ESPN. You want more. We want the cheddar. You want the money.
Of course.
Why would you leave the cheddar, giving shitty takes, getting
In your
300
hometown.
views in your hometown, if you're on media, not that guy? So like, if he wanted to leave, it has to be for that reason. It has to be for Marcos Tay and Zoe Osei on that. It has to be for that reason.
Do we know? I just looked it up. Can you guess how much money Paul Pierce has made in his NBA career, not including endorsements?
Probably a lot of money.
Yeah. Well,
$200 million.
You'd think it'd be more. Damn.
He played. You gotta remember though. He did play.
I know
like,
he played it before all these
and we're not
huge
talking
fucking
about.
contracts.
And we don't know what type of sponsorships he had by TD Garden and everything in fucking Boston. This nigga owns 2 cities basically. He can go in Boston, do whatever the fuck he wants. He can go through LA and do whatever the fuck he wants as a Celtic. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, if I'm Paul Pierce, I'm gonna get on TV for a little bit, establish myself like I can keep this job even if
Okay.
my takes are shitty, and then I'm gonna go do whatever.
Even though my takes are shitty.
Yeah, but like sometimes you just need a resume. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
Like I might not even be worth what they're giving me over here, but now I have a resume and I can go where I like. It might be less.
Maybe
money.
he wants to be like Matt Barnes, like
Yeah,
have his
like,
own stuff like
I'm-
that. The
see,
Pat
peop-
McAfee show,
yeah,
stuff like
people
that.
keep saying that he's talking to Barstool. I think he's talking to Showtime. Because Showtime was the one who kind of helped KG get their bag with the Turner Sports thing.
what about Fox? Why wouldn't he go to Fox?
I mean,
You know,
Fox gives
I
you
could
more
do
free
it.
range
I
to
could
do what you
see
want.
that. I could see that, and he's just enough of a hater where like
Fox looks for those people.
Exactly. He could feast there. He could feast.
I think Paul Pierce. I think Paul Pierce moving
Yes.
to Fox because I believe that the Instagram Live was Instagram Live on purpose. I think that's a lateral move. I don't think that does too much because you're still in
It
the
is.
same
I would-
setting.
It's lateral, but you get more freedom to do what you want.
I don't think that's the amount of freedom that like he's
He
looking
wants
for.
to smoke a bleezy. On
Yeah,
the
like
thing
he
and-
like I feel like it's not even that he wants to do it. I think he feels like he has earned the right, or he should at least have the option to do it. He doesn't have that option on Fox. Now he could go to Fox. I could be 100% wrong. I just don't think there's enough of a criteria gap in the way that they run things between Fox and ESPN.
Yeah, you're
maybe
right.
output, but not actually like
Travis
professionalism.
idea. Paul Pierce and Tommy Pham join up together and have a Pacers strip club sports show.
spin-off?
A spin-off, exactly. I think
My mind would explode if that
next
happened.
one.
Hey, corny joke time. That would be cutting edge.
Let's dive into something. Let's dive into something else. Can we acknowledge that 3 of the 5 starters on the Celtics team are 3 of the worst basketball analysts of all time?
Are we
Paul
consider-
Pierce,
Can I get
Paul
this?
Pierce,
Oh, yeah.
Kendrick Perkins, Kevin Garnett. Dog shit.
I don't consider KG like an analyst though. He just his show was literally
KG's not an analyst.
That was the worst show ever.
No, time out.
Area 21.
Time out. Josh, but you see, this is gonna go back to my giving it up take. Like Paul Pierce would get on there and talk real reckless, but very truthful. Or excuse me, Kevin Garnett would get on there and talk real reckless, but also very truthful about shit. Like the way he would come at Chuck, he was like, "I thought you fell asleep over there, motherfucker."
Off topic, I love his commercials too with the fucking water, with the crown. I fucking love those commercials. It's so awkward and it's just like water. It's the same. I love that shit. I'm a sucker.
Well, like yeah, I don't consider
crying.
KG like an analyst, bro. Like he's just like.
And Kendrick Perkins funny as
He's
fuck.
like your uncle who like the way KG talks about basketball is like your uncle who you always thought lived with your grandma, but he's just always over there. Like he actually has his own place somewhere else, but he's just always in the recliner ever since your granddaddy died. Like that's how Kevin Garnett
sad that
talks
I had
about
a picture.
basketball.
I'm sad I have a picture
You
of family
you know
members
exactly
like
what I'm
that
talking
every
about.
single time I go to
Yeah,
Grandma's
like he's
house,
just
yeah.
that. Yeah, but he just cusses and shit. Like I don't.
Perkins
consider
is hilarious, bro. I love Perkins on it. It's just like you just get the hood version of whatever of whatever.
I know he's been trying to clean it up a little bit lately.
Yeah, I know. Well, ESPN probably
ESPN.
asking him, probably has speech classes and shit.
They do have speech classes.
That's what I'm telling you.
He talks recklessly too on Twitter though. Like he don't give a fuck.
I love when, like, for instance, he just had the D book. They had the 25 and under like best players, and D book was like the 8th. I love whenever Kendrick Perkins has to talk about the disrespect. The way that he says that shit, bro, is so good. He's like, we gonna stop disrespecting D book.
He's like. Rachel, what I don't understand is,
and I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? I fucking love his takes on this.
I love watching Richard Jefferson's face when Kendrick
Yes,
Perkins
that shit's
talks.
gold.
When Richard Jefferson looks at Kendrick Perkins and he's just like, all right, moving on to the next thing. I thought about this week, and I actually don't really know if I have an answer for this. If we count legacy, accolades, everything in between, we can go fashion, I guess. Who would you rather be if you're not going to have a ring? Chris Paul or Russell Westbrook?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Someone asked, I saw like a side-by-side, and I didn't even like really look at the stats. I just looked at the top because like, I'm going to ask you guys before I even go. But I was just like, damn, I don't know.
You're talking about like as a person, right?
I mean, no, you can do a basketball player because this is a person.
As a
I don't want to be
player
Chris Paul.
Oh, as a player, it's far away, Chris Paul, right?
Is it?
Accolades wise, you would.
Yeah, Chris Paul's an all-time great.
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook, I don't think is an all-time great.
Oh, okay. Better question though. Whose legacy will be more remembered?
Chris Paul, the point guard.
Hold on, if I have a stat for you here, and this is what I love, and when you told me this question, I saw
What do
this.
you, all right, I have a better
Go ahead,
question.
go
All
ahead,
right, can I ask that question? I don't mean to cut you
No,
off.
please.
Give me your definition of legacy.
What you remembered, how you remembered.
So here we go. I think it's going to tie into this, right? I saw this stat. It went the Hornets. Everywhere that Chris Paul's gone, it was the Hornets, the Clippers, the Thunder, and then now the Suns.
Rockets.
And the Rockets. Sorry. Every single team that he's gone to, their winning percentage has gone up. Some of them have doubled. The Hornets and the Suns and the Thunder went up by a decent amount too, surprisingly. But everywhere he goes, he does change organizations and they win. They don't win the games that we want him to win, that the ones that you're going to say they remember him as, but neither does Westbrook in this case. So, you know.
How about this? I can double down on that. Once he leaves the organizations, they fall apart.
It's just what
Every
happens.
single time.
Yeah, every single time. So it's got to be Chris. It's got to be Chris Paul.
Okay, so the reason why I asked that question is like this, because you asked a question. I think we talked about this before. You said, who's done more for basketball, D-Wade or Dirk? D-Wade's clearly a better winner, probably a better athlete. But we said who did more for basketball?
It's Dirk.
It was Dirk. I think you can make the same argument about Russell Westbrook because these little niggas coming up, they know Chris Paul is the point guy. But the guy that makes them like their idols, the guy they look up to, the reason why they run 1,000 miles per hour, the reason why they play the way they play is Russell Westbrook.
I can agree with that because when you see Westbrook come down the lane at 1,000 miles per hour and he's vicious when he plays.
And you see like these little dudes like
crazy.
Steph, as many kids are just shooting out of nowhere because of Curry. You can make an argument that these younger kids coming up and just being big ass point guards, 6'5", 6'6", obviously bigger than Russell Westbrook, but being the willingness to just run full fucking speed every time.
Like DeAndre Fox and Sexton, like those are players that to me remind me of
and the intensity. Like I feel like the type of dog he has is contagious. Like you see that and they like emulate that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm just like, and I feel like this. Most of his teammates like him. We've heard niggas talk crazy about Chris Paul. Like, you know, like as a man and as a basketball player, like, you know, and I mean, people talk crazy about Russell Westbrook too. Don't get me wrong. Like, but I was sitting there thinking, I was like, I think if it's a basketball thing, probably Chris Paul. But if it's like a legacy thing, like, I think it's Russell. Because I think it's like all of the GOATs or like the better older players, like that when they talk about Russell Westbrook, like they give Chris Paul, they're like, yeah, Chris Paul can play in any era. They always say that. But like the way they like look when they talk about Russell Westbrook is crazy. They're like, bro, he does this every night.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I was like, you gotta think about that. Like I don't know how he's passing piss tests. Like there's no way he's not on real drugs. I know PCP when I see PCP.
So in this next segment here, I think I'm going to watch. We're going to talk about something I feel very dearly, got into a very heated discussion about with a significant individual, significant other. And it's French fry rankings. I feel like everyone talks about this. You know, there's multiple categories to this. And I don't know how we want to start off with these rankings, but I want to first just start off by saying that there's different categories in a sense of there's fast food And then obviously there's sit down. Now,
Yes.
if you want to rank them all, we can rank them all in a sense. But for me, my big thing is fast food.
Okay.
So
Because
if it has a drive-through.
So if it has a drive-through, that's my big thing. You know, because that's where I go off of.
So like no Shake Shacks, none of that.
No
bullshit.
Shake Shacks. There's one that
Okay.
because we're talking about is like Wingstop. Like Wingstop,
That's not fast food.
that's gas. Like those fires. The fact they put sugar on their fries, like fuck. Like you know, it's like,
But that's not fast food. Though.
It's exactly not fast food. Exactly. Good job. Five Guys have it. You can't do all that stuff. You know, even though.
Five Guys, no, none of them have a. That's crazy. I didn't think about it. I don't know why my.
Oh, actually, the Habit does have a drive-through. Amir Mesa.
Yeah.
God damn it.
And I want don't hold me to this. I could be wrong, but I want to say Five Guys on the East Coast they may have a drive-through.
Wow.
I don't know this for sure, but I think
Like-
this may be a possibility.
Like I'll start off the conversation with two takes right here.
Okay.
First take. In-N-Out fries, trash. Like they're not good. They're not good.
You're wrong, but keep going.
First, and then the other one that a lot of people don't know about this one. This is me. I'm fat like that. I eat at fast food all the time. Burger King French fries, low key, they smack. They're really fucking good.
They're disgusting,
my
bro. You
little
suck.
brother
They're
literally
really good.
said this to me last night as we drove by a Burger King.
Who said this?
Miles said this last
I'm
night.
telling
like,
you,
He
literally.
agrees with Travis.
Dude,
Like no bullshit. Last night,
They're
me and Miles
really
went to go
good.
get dinner,
They gotta
and
be
he said
fresh,
that.
and I'm putting it all of them at their best too. Because like you can't put like obviously we can go to the consistency, all that bullshit, like whatever. But like if you get nice Burger King French fries, super good. Why do you like In-N-Out French fries,
Why do you not like In-N-Out French fries?
dude? Because I mean, obviously
You're the
it's like
minority.
Wow.
Most of us agree that you're wrong.
I don't know about that.
Barely anybody would ever say that Burger King French fries are better than
Nobody's
In-N-Out
going
French
to In-N-Out
fries.
for French fries.
I go to In-N-Out.
A lot of
And-
people
and
go
I'm
to
not
In-N-Out
counting-
French
I
fries.
go to In-N-Out for
And
French
I'm not
fries.
counting animal style fries. That's just
No,
the
I'm
French
talking about just
fries.
the French fries.
Bro, like they don't taste like shit. Like it's like cardboard. I don't like it.
And Trav, I'm just gonna throw this one out there
Mhm.
because I don't agree with you, but I'm not gonna waste time saying this. I just think that we should point out about 97% of your food takes are absolute dog shit to begin with.
Yeah.
So I think you should just be aware.
Yeah,
of
I'll
that.
turn around to pizza. All you pizza people out there, fuck, you got me. Fuck.
If she breaks up with Travis, he'll go back to not liking pizza. I stand on that hot take.
All right,
Probably true.
Let's go back to the French fries, though. Okay, so,
let me
let's
hear-
compare. Let's compare
Let
some
me hear
fries
some
here.
of your fries. Let me see here.
Arby's
Let me hear your good
curly
fries.
Arby's curly fries.
Gas.
They're good. They're good.
Okay, Arby's or Wendy's curly fries.
Wendy's doesn't have curly fries.
Yeah.
I thought they had curly fries, or they have the
They
special
Chris
fries.
cut, they got Chris cut fries.
Crisp-
they got the
yeah,
sea
that's
salt
what
fries. Wendy's fries.
Those are
good.
pretty good.
Hey, Wendy's
Wendy's
put
fries are
sea salt
good.
on them fries
Yeah.
and changed the whole fucking
Low
game.
key.
I think Wendy's is the most underrated fast food place.
I don't like their burgers. I like everything but their burgers. I'm not gonna
I say
lie.
they have better. I take Wendy's regular French fries over the curly fries from Arby's.
Okay, what about?
You think Wendy's fries aren't better than Burger King fries?
I don't think so. No.
Wow.
No.
Okay, all right, Burger King or McDonald's French
See,
fries.
now that's the guy.
Don't ever fucking say it's Burger King. Are you crazy?
You know, I think sadly the classicness of the McDonald's, like corporate America, got me. Like, you know, like I can't. But Burger King for me is a very close second.
Okay,
I gotta get Travis like a tongue scraper for Christmas because this nigga's palate is disgusting. Like, what are we talking? Like, this shouldn't even be a question. Wendy's is clearly better than Burger King. Like,
I mean,
the
yes,
French fries,
100%,
I don't know
100%.
about that. I'm telling you, French fries. I
okay.
don't
What
know
about Carl's Jr. and Jack in the Box?
Carl's Jr. plays with the fries too fucking much for me.
Carl's
like
Hey, Carl's Jr. Chris cut fries. Hey,
Loki slept,
Low-key
but
slap.
they do burn them.
But I'm
more
taking
often than not, though.
Burger King McDonald's fries over those.
Carl's Jr.
East
has changed their fries. Travis, how
East
many
side.
times do you think they've changed their fries?
Who?
Like Carl's Jr.
Oh fuck,
Bro, like,
Fucking
we
no.
love Carl's Jr. Bro, I have a chair from Carl's Jr.
You do.
Chick-fil-A fries are good too. I mean,
I'm not
Chick-fil-A
gonna lie.
fries are really good too.
Chick-fil-A fries though, drastically overrated. Good.
I will say that.
Good.
I will say
Because,
overrated.
like, I'll say
100%.
it's like if we're not gonna give In-N-Out animal style fries, which means I'm a guy who puts spread on my fries.
And I don't like soggy fries. Like if I get a fry and I can go like this and it fucking wiggles, like I don't fucking want it.
Like, I think we got
unless it's covered in fucking salt from McDonald's.
Chick-fil-A has to take like a deduction because we're not gonna count the animal style fries or allow me to
Yeah,
put
I
spread
can't.
on mine.
Yeah, I can't.
If
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
gonna
I'll
dip
cover it.
every Chick-fil-A fucking fry in sauce, it's got to take like a 1 point deduction. Because if we're not gonna let In-N-Out rock like that, like you have to like.
No,
'cause
I'm
no
talking
one
about
eats a
just the
Chick-fil-A
fry
by itself.
Just the fry by itself.
How many Chick-fil-A fries have you ever ate with no sauce?
A lot, honestly. I like
Bro,
the salty
your
taste in just a
palate
potato.
is dog shit.
I like the salt. I'm there for the salt. If it's a good fry, it's gonna have a little bit of flavor.
That's crazy because that makes sense why you like Burger King because that actually literally tastes like frozen fries with a shit ton of salt.
It's
Like,
soft
they
and
probably-
crispy as a bitch. It's soft in the middle.
Let's start asking Travis some questions. Me and you, okay? I got a lot of questions.
Hey, Josh, you know my favorite part.
Yeah, all right. Let's. You seem like the type of guy to dip his French fries in some ice cream. Are you that type of guy?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Get a chocolate milkshake. Bang.
Okay.
Frosty from like you go to Wendy's sea salt fries and that Frosty. Fuck. Gas.
Jesus Christ.
I have a question. Off the fries,
Mm-hmm.
but when you go to a restaurant, how likely is it that you're gonna order a burger?
Oh shit. 80%.
Okay, watch
80.
this. Follow-up question. So you got a big boy degree,
Yep.
you got a big boy job,
Semi.
you got a big boy car,
Yeah, a little bit. It's
you
dead right
almost
now.
even got a big boy beard.
Almost. It's you see. Thanks for recognizing that's trying to come in.
Hey, bro.
Thank you.
You know what's coming next, though? When do you plan on eating like a motherfucking adult when we go out? I'm tired of going places and you get chicken fingers, nigga.
Okay, hold on. I'm not.
You're fucking up the squad, bro.
I'm not a certain Scottish individual. Okay, I don't fucking get chicken fingers. I would never get that ever. But burgers, yeah, I'm a sucker. Like that's my shit. I love burgers. Bacon burgers. Just absolutely love it.
This almost goes into my you can't be trusted that I was going to say.
100%.
Okay, so we're going to stop this real quick. We're going to do this. We haven't done this in a while. So in this week's episode of You Can't Be Trusted, I cannot trust you if you go to a specialty restaurant or a themed restaurant and you get the most bullshittest thing on the menu or the thing that doesn't make sense. I.e., I'll give a personal take. My father, love him to death, not a steak guy. I get it. But he was hell-bent back in the day. Remember when Outback came out and they started pushing
yes.
what is it? The Super Flame.
The blooming onion?
The Bloomin' Onion. Bloomin' Onion, yes.
Shit's fire.
Stupid fire. Stupid fire.
Yeah.
So he was like, we're going to Outback. We're going to Outback. I go to Outback, My parents let me and my brother split a steak. I don't think I've ever had a steak at a restaurant before. My mom was like, and honestly, probably not the greatest steak.
It's not.
But I was like,
Overrated.
But I'm like, bro, I'm like 11. My little brother's like, this is a big deal to us. Like, my mom orders a steak. We're like, whatever. We're only there for the Bloomin' Onion, really. This nigga gets fish. Gets sick. Then goes, let's go back. He was craving the Bloomin' Onion. This all happened within like 2 months. Gets sick again. Orders a different fish. And I get it. Outback is a steak house, steak themed.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not a steak house.
On the Barbie.
It's not real. Get some shrimp. Get something
Yeah.
else. It's Australian. It's not
Baked
American.
potato soup's pretty good if you haven't had it there.
Do something like that. But the fact he had the fish twice, and you know what? I never went back to Outback again until I got my own fucking money because my dad refused to go there because he didn't want to follow the fucking rules. You know what I don't do? I don't go to Red Robin and get a fucking Caesar wrap. You know why? Because that Red fucking Robin, bro. Like, oh my, that shit pisses me off. If you go to the Rainforest Cafe and get egg drop soup and it's not good, that's on you, my guy. If you go to
100%.
Los Primos and you order a burger and you're like, why does this taste like dog shit? Because you had a dog shit order, dude. I hate anyone who goes somewhere. Even someone with like, I'll be out with friends and I'll see what they order. Like, nothing bothers me more than the guy, like, we'll go to a whiskey bar. It's cool. You might not be a whiskey drinker. I get it. But, have your one drink, whatever. And he goes, can I see your tap list? No, you can't. We're at a place called the motherfucking Whiskey House downtown.
Yeah.
There's 300 bottles.
This obviously just happened in the last week.
No, it didn't. I've been holding on to this. I wrote this like 2 weeks ago. But I was just sitting there like, bruh, like, we're not at Chili's. Like,
Okay, and I'm going to defend myself real quick.
Please.
I'm going to defend myself.
You seem like a macaroni grill type of guy as well.
No,
Oh.
hell no. Don't fuck you. You don't even fucking know. You're capping. No, hey, you're doing this for the views right now. Fucking cap.
How Lil Wayne was like weed and syrup.
No, this guy's full fucking cap for the view right there. No, but to defend myself, because he brought up a good point there, right? I say I eat burgers 80% of the fucking time. That's because I'm eating at like islands and fucking Chili's and stuff like that 80% of the fucking time. So like if I'm going to go to a themed restaurant, fish, I'm going to get fish. Mexican, yeah, that I do. That's disrespectful if I do that.
Yeah.
And go to, even though I will say I just did that though at Seaside 180 or C180
Yeah.
because I watched the Seaspiracy on Netflix and I was like, fuck fish. Where are we going, Gil? He's like 180. And I was like, God damn it. Take me to the place where there's only fish. End up they had one burger on the menu. I was like, give it to me. It had bacon jam on it.
Nice.
Bacon jam, fire.
Okay,
Yeah,
what's a
low-key.
place that has a good burger, but you wouldn't expect it to have a good hamburger?
I'm gonna say something freakish to that just because it came into my mind. I'm also that guy that loves like the Elvis Presley ears at the Elvis Presley burger with like peanut butter.
Sandwich.
It's a sandwich, whatever. No, it's a peanut butter burger. It's like the Elvis.
That sounds
one.
disgusting.
No,
But
but
yeah.
the Elvis sandwich.
Oh, that's a sandwich.
Yeah,
Okay, well, it's like the Corvette
from
Diner.
sandwich, yeah.
Mhm.
And you go over there, like I've been to like Lazy Dog too. They got a peanut butter and jam burger, stuff like that. Like I'm a fucking weirdo.
But those are like burger plates, like Corvette
Yeah.
Diner.
Yeah.
Like for example, I think Denny's has good hamburgers.
Yeah, if you seem like a place
Oh,
you wouldn't think has
okay.
a good burger.
Okay.
Because I used to think it's funny you said Denny's. I've been to IHOP. I had an IHOP burger once.
Low key.
And that breaks the rule that I just
Low
said.
key.
But it was during lunch, so
Yeah.
But the IHOP burger I had that day, I remember it being.
Yeah, I think that's just the type of places. Like even Chili's. Like I know.
I would expect Chili's to have a good burger.
I didn't like Chili's. Kind of like turned their game with the kitchen. Like Chili's
Yeah.
was like low class, like eating in a sense. Like Applebee's, they got rats type shit. Like and then
I
all
think what you meant to do
was put those onions on my steak. Excuse me, don't interrupt. That shit's the best. But Chili's really changed the game with their kitchen. They got some good burgers, quality.
Somebody described Chili's as if everybody at your high school decided to make a Mexican
I
restaurant.
gotta take right now, and my work. And I gotta take right now, and my work friends gonna love me
Hey,
for this.
I love Chili's. If you want to endorse me, I'm going to walk.
Honestly, so
Triple different
had
gang
to-
or die.
I had to take with a coworker about this. He claims, and I'm gonna tell him to watch this episode strictly for this take right here. He says that Chili's food is better than cheesecake. Thoughts?
I've frequented
Thoughts?
a lot of Chili's.
Your face was just disgusted.
I've-
Disgusted.
Okay, I'll say this. This is like weird. I frequented a lot of Chili's. I worked at the Cheesecake, and there was a Chili's in the mall, and a lot of our cooks worked at both places.
Mhm.
So I think I'm like the actual source for this. You know what I mean?
Oh shit! Inside information.
I'm so raw. I'm so raw though. This is yeah.
This guy's the prince of the Otay Ranch Mall.
Yeah. I'm gonna sock you up later.
You're mad because that was good.
Yeah, whatever. I'll let you. Hey, there's your one. No, all right. I'll say this: the things that are comparable, like that are like the same on the menu on both places, you could possibly argue that Chili's much simpler but better. Like they're crispy. Like they do like chicken strips with sauce. I like theirs more than the one at Cheesecake. I'm not a big Chipotle pasta guy, but I do like the one at Chili's more than the one at Cheesecake. It's not as, it's like as tasty.
You're not a big cream guy though, right? No, pause.
Pause.
That's a tag. That's a tag.
Oh, it was a tag.
You
Okay.
let him leave the house talking like this?
It's a tag. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
But you know what I meant though.
No. You're in the box right now. This is
Okay.
the power play. 60
Sorry,
seconds.
60 seconds.
All right. But yeah, so I think it's very comparable to a certain degree, some of them. But Cheesecake also has things that like Chili's can never put in their budget, so I think that's a little wilding to say. But yeah, like I went to Chili's, or I went to Cheesecake for 5 years, bro. Like there's certain things that like it's cheesecake, so it's more expensive. But like I've had the cheesecake Alfredo. I don't even know if Chili's has one. But if it tastes better than milk and powdered sugar, it's got to be better than the Alfredo at fucking Cheesecake. Because that shit tastes like breast milk and fucking Similac and like
Jesus
fettuccine
Christ. It's an image.
meats. Yeah, bro. So yeah, tell your coworker. Hell no.
I think cheesecake is better than Chili's, but there is a few things at Chili's that I do like, but better than
Okay,
cheesecake.
I'll say this, the like little egg roll things that they have at the Southwest rolls. We have a Tex-Mex egg roll at Cheesecake, and they have a Southwest roll at Chili's. Probably the closest. I'd still give it to Chili's because they have like their black beans and shit are better, and it's a bigger roll. But that's like pretty close. There's like a lot of it's appetizer shit. Like Chili's strives in the appetizer department. So when you start getting into the entrees, like we got a homie. This nigga likes to order fajitas from there.
Oh God, yes, that's what.
And
Yeah,
he dies.
he dies by
yeah.
it. He dies by it. Like
I
yeah,
just
like,
don't believe in eating any Mexican food with
that
uncooked
shit smell good when
tortillas.
it come by though.
I just don't like eating uncooked tortillas. That's just weird. The whole back to the whole taco challenge. Like I'm not eating an uncooked tortilla.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird, bro. They got like their own sliders. Sliders are gross to me, but chilies are better. Even like the little cheese balls are better than the mozzarella sticks at Cheesecake. So if we're gonna talk appetizers, Cheesecake's gonna be better product, be damn some more, but like Bro, you go there to flex. Like, you're paying fucking $17 for some fried fucking zucchini. Like, you could do this at the house for $3.50. Like, and she'll probably let you hit faster if she meets your mom and thinks like, oh my God, I met his mom. Instead of you spending $80 on a fucking drink that you could have just made at the crib. Like, that shit's whack. I appreciate my time at Cheese, but like,
people go to Cheesecake to argue.
I've seen niggas trick off so much money for chicks that I'm just like, bro, I know you could have just let her fall through like coins in the couch on a Sunday, and you would have been just as straight, bro. It's the 4th time I've seen her in there this week, and you the 3rd nigga. Like,
God, what's that one show that was really? We watched that show. It's really good on Netflix. What's what's the show we watched? The girly one, the Levy. No, the one where they fall in love and stuff. The Bridgerton. What's the newspaper? Do you know did anyone watch the Bridgerton? What is it? That lady something. That'd be Zoe. The cheesecake. Yeah, Lady Whistledown. Whatever. This is Lady Whistledown of cheesecake.
Sock you up points when you get to the 4th.
No, it just means that you have like that just means that you know like the stuff in the ins and outs of the industry and what's good. That's all I'm saying.
You don't use words I don't know. And
what the fuck?
When you use words I don't know, I think you insult.
You said a word that I couldn't fucking spell or pronunciate earlier.
Precipice?
Yes. I couldn't.
I'm gonna let you know. I can't spell that.
That's what I'm saying. I had no idea.
I don't even know
if
I used that correctly. I think I did though.
All I know is I didn't know what it meant.
Me know though.
Yeah,
I couldn't spell it. I just learned how to spell Massachusetts the other day.
And I already forgot.
I know you did.
Hey, this is a funny story. So me and Travis, we were in the car. This leads because I feel like people can relate to this. Me and Travis are in the car, and we're talking to said guest audience. 1, 2, nope. All right, we're talking to said guest audience, and she was basically giving us a fucking AR reading lesson on certain words, because Travis, much like myself, I'm dyslexic, Travis is lazy, and we got to a point where there's certain words that once I got to a certain age, I just either didn't know that they were words in Spanish, I just thought they were English words, or we just stopped trying to learn because I just used the word in Spanish, or I just quit. Like, I never learned to spell tomorrow till at least 4 years ago, and I would just put mañana. And the reason why we started talking about this is I found an old English paper that I had wrote. Me and Travis had English class together, and my teacher was like, this is the 3rd paper in a row you have refused to write the word tomorrow. And she literally wrote it on top of it. I have to
put mañana. He'll put mañana instead of time. I do that when I text. If I text, I'll put mañana.
I usually have the Spanish keyboard just in case I don't know how to spell a word in English, but I only know it. And it's not like my Spanish is that good. There's just certain words I didn't realize were words that aren't English words. Oh, okay. I was just telling Madam Secretary about this earlier this week. I didn't know until I was 15 that chonies is not an English word. I thought that was like, because everyone in San Diego knows what the fuck. Everyone in San Diego knows what that means, bro. Yeah. Like, I literally grew up thinking mañana was tomorrow, and tomorrow wasn't like a synonym for tomorrow. Like, obviously I knew that's Spanish, but it just didn't click in my head. And that might make me sound like a fucking idiot. I'm fine with that. But it just never clicked in my head. Yeah. So she's in the car with me and Travis trying to explain to us the verbal and syllabic structure of the word Massachusetts. And then she's explaining this to us, and I'm just like, that shit don't make no sense. Way too many T's, not enough E's, and there should be at least 2 more C's. And I was just like, Travis spelled Massachusetts right now.
I was just doing it in my mind.
I think I can spell
it.
No,
don't.
It's like M-A, it's like, hold on, Massa, so it's M-A-S-S-A, Massa, C-H-U. Yeah, it is, and it's S-S-E-T-S. Exactly, it's the S-S at the end, I messed up. No,
2 T's.
It's 1 T. It's 1 T.
Really?
It's 1 T, motherfuckers.
That's what the fuck I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I thought it's 2 T's. It's 2 T's.
That's what when we looked at it.
No way.
Hey, have you guys? All right, this is gonna throw you off. Have you guys seen
look
this?
it up.
I did we talked about this before, but you just said like they took the T off, right? Or by the way, guys, the person who said that is Marcos. You can't see him, but he's here.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I blame the person who tried to teach me how to spell it because she fucked me.
Hey.
End the show.
Hey, fuck. Hey, I'm done.
Hey, no, hold on. Hey, I thought about. Travis, I gotta ask you this question now because I thought about this. So, we're gonna. I swear this will circle back around to the Massachusetts thing. Have you ever worn something that you let either your girl or a female that you're like, I don't know about this? Have you ever? And they were like, they kind of put the battery in your back. Like, no, you look good. You look good. Yeah. And then you leave the house and you're like, I don't know.
Did you not see me? Homecoming junior year?
Oh,
Did you not see me?
We're gonna have to post that.
Yeah,
picture.
you're gonna have to find a picture of that.
The reason
I
why,
look like a damn cotton candy machine.
the reason why I say this is because I was in the car when she was giving us this AR reading lesson.
Yeah.
She was gonna let you leave the house with that bullshit knowledge, and she was gonna let you leave.
Yeah.
And you work in the.
I worked on trying to spell that.
And the funny in the industry you work, there's a small chance because of where people register things that you might actually have to spell that state one day. The reason why I asked the shirt thing is we have to address this, and I know people get on this because it feels like we attack women every day, but we got to talk about the amount of times, like even if it's not your girl, a woman will put a battery in your back to make you think, give you a false sense of confidence or reassurance, let you leave the house, and let you look like a complete fucking idiot.
100%.
I'm gonna let you know
100%.
if you went somewhere and had to spell this out loud, I know the confidence in which you do
Yeah,
things.
you would. You damn well know.
Travis would have been on Deal or No Deal. Massachusetts. Root word. Definition, please.
Use
I
it
got
in a
this.
sentence.
AMSS. Zoe don't know how to spell the rest of it, so we're just gonna stop there. And guess what? You would have lost everything.
Did you just say he'd spell that on Deal or No Deal?
I don't know. I was just thinking of a trivia show.
Like, what Deal or No Deal are you watching?
In my head, I was just like,
For $1 million, Massachusetts.
You know what's so funny? I was gonna say Wheel of Fortune, but I couldn't think of what. I was like, in my head, I thought Circle of Fortune, and I'm like, that's definitely not what.
Well, that ain't it.
Yeah, so I was like, Deal or No Deal. But yeah, like the amount of false confidence that she just instilled in you. Like, you know what's funny? If I didn't bring this up to clown us,
No.
you would have been out there for the rest of your life when you could have.
Hey, ignorance is bliss, they say. Ignorance is bliss.
Would you like to defend yourself?
I don't want to hear it.
Fuck.
That's the only word he doesn't know how to spell.
I think we all know that.
Okay.
Oh, you got Mississippi in your bag? You got that in your bag?
MISSISSIPPI, right?
Hey,
There you go.
way to redeem yourself.
We got fucking Britannica over here in Webster right next to me. All right, and I think we should close out the show with that. This is the one and only Dusty Dynamo, the T.O. who's known to tiptoe around these hoes like I got turf toe. You can find us on Spotify, YouTube, anywhere you can, and we'll see our sexy-ass faces. And with me, as always,
Your favorite light skin, eyebrows not on game right now, scruff game hunted, and we got our man right here, the man with the flow.
like to shout
Taking
out
himself.
I just shout out our man Marcos from Energy. We'd like to shout out the audience. You're gonna get this right. Ready? 1. All right, it's over. I've never seen someone bust early on a clap. That's crazy. All right, and with that, we out.
I had a terrible thing to say to that.